Have you ever wondered why some people feel everything so deeply? A simple sentence can stay in their mind for hours. A small change in someone's voice can tell them something is wrong. And sometimes, even a moment that everyone else forgets stays with them for years. They aren't necessarily weak. They may simply experience the world differently. People who feel deeply often notice details other people overlook. A change in someone's expression, a pause before an answer, a message that suddenly sounds different. Their attention naturally moves toward emotional information. They don't just hear what people say, they often pay attention to how it is said. And this is where things can become exhausting. Their mind may continue processing an interaction long after it has ended. Did I say something wrong? Why did they suddenly become quiet? What did they really mean? The conversation may be over for everyone else, but inside their mind, it is still happening. Another powerful trait is emotional awareness. When someone they care about is struggling, they may find it difficult to simply walk away and forget about it. Their empathy makes another person's emotions feel important. Sometimes they carry feelings that were never even theirs to begin with. For a deep-feeling person, silence isn't always empty. It can feel like information. A shorter reply, less eye contact, a different tone. These tiny changes can become signals their brain automatically notices. The advantage is awareness, but the downside is that awareness can sometimes turn into overanalysis. They may also have unusually strong emotional memories. They don't only remember what happened, they remember how the moment felt. A place can bring back an emotion. A song can remind them of a person. Even a simple smell can suddenly return them to an old memory. But feeling deeply has another side. When too many emotions arrive at once, the mind can become overwhelmed. Instead of processing one feeling, it may process 10 things at the same time. This can create mental fatigue, and sometimes the person doesn't even know exactly why they suddenly need quiet. This is why solitude can be important. Being alone doesn't always mean being lonely. Sometimes it is simply a way to reset. After spending hours around people, emotions, and information, quiet time gives the mind space to breathe. When they care about someone, they often care with their whole attention. They remember small details. They notice what makes someone comfortable. They may check on people without being asked. Their emotional depth can make them incredibly supportive friends, because they understand that sometimes people don't need advice. They simply need someone who notices. But there is an important lesson here. Empathy without boundaries can become exhausting. You can care about someone without carrying all of their problems. You can understand someone's pain without making it your responsibility. Emotional strength isn't feeling less. It's learning what belongs to you and what doesn't. And not every change in someone's behavior has a hidden meaning. Sometimes people are tired. Sometimes they're distracted. Sometimes a short message is simply a short message. A deep mind can search for meaning everywhere. But wisdom is knowing when there is nothing more to find. The same sensitivity that makes someone vulnerable can also become a strength. It can create empathy, creativity, careful observation, better understanding of people. The goal isn't to become emotionally numb. The goal is to learn how to use emotional awareness without allowing it to control every moment. If you feel things deeply, you don't have to apologize for having emotions. You don't have to become cold just because the world sometimes rewards emotional distance. Your sensitivity is part of how you experience life. What matters is learning how to protect your peace while keeping your ability to care. Real emotional strength is balance. Feel the emotion, but don't let it make every decision. Listen to your intuition, but check it against reality. Care about people, but remember yourself too. Think deeply, but give your mind permission to rest. You don't need less depth. You need better control over where you place it. Maybe you were never too sensitive. Maybe you simply noticed more, cared more, and thought more deeply than the people around you. But remember this, depth is a gift only when you learn how to carry it. Protect your peace, keep your empathy, give your mind room to rest, and never mistake emotional depth for weakness. Sometimes, the people who feel the most understand the most. If this video described you, subscribe to Vision Forge. Here we explore mindset, psychology, focus, and the hidden patterns behind human behavior.